YU University. Famous Coach Greg.
Come on, let's go. Get up there. Get up there. Word. Come on.
Wolverine University.
Okay. Push it.
You ready?
Mr. Courtney.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, this is Courtney Jackson. CCE is not game day, folks. These are the days that people don't know about oftentimes. This is the time of the year where people actually get better. It's not on game day. It's not during the off season. It's right here when you first get your helmet on and you start talking about youth football and trying to grow your organization. Today, I'm in Pleasant Grove, Pleasant Oaks Field or Pleasant Oaks Park, and I have the privilege to be out here with the Southeast Dallas Wolverines. The president, vice president is Greg Johnson. I told him I'm gonna pull up today. I'm going to see a lot of the players they have on this 9U team, because arguably this could be the best 9U team, not only in Texas, not only in Dallas, not only in Texas, but maybe across the whole country, the Southeast Dallas Wolverines. As you can see right now, they getting some conditioning in. We're going to bring over the offensive coordinator. We're going to bring over the other offensive coordinator. They may have a passing game coordinator. We don't know. We're going to bring over the head coach. We're going to talk to some of those key players. And you know everybody we want to talk to, because there's about 6 or 7 of them that are super studs. We're going to talk to all of them, and we're going to find out what's making this organization grow at such a rapid pace. This is Courtney Jackson with CCE Behind the Scenes. We'll be back with more.
Let me show you something special. Wolverine University, watch this. This is why we came over here.
You got to get out of La land, bro. Here we go. One minute. Damn, listen, bro. Man, you got to understand, it's a whole different ball game now, bro. Let's go, helmets out. So I told y'all, whole different ball game now. All that stuff is short and straight. Hey, that shit over with. That shit dead now. Now's the time. Now's the time. What's up, bro? Now's the time to separate the men from the little boys. Now's the time. We had a mouthpiece today. That's okay. We'll be here tomorrow. We will be hitting tomorrow. I understand that.
Yes, sir.
Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
We will be hitting. Now, another thing what you got to understand. Pay attention, man. Another thing what you got to understand, bro. Hey, you are responsible for your own stuff when you go home. For your helmets, your shoulder pads, your cleats, your football pants. Your parents, not your parents. You are. Make sure you be ready to go when it's time to go to practice. Do everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you're ready to go. All right, we got 2 more days before our first action, bro. We're gonna be doing a lot of popping tomorrow. We ain't going individual. We're going straight to stretch and we're going right to hitting. Then after hitting, we might go first team offense, first team defense. Might do a little scrimmage. So tomorrow, know what time it is. It's going to tell who's going to want to play. It's going to tell who want to be on the sideline. It's going to tell the ones who want to get cut. It's going to tell it all. We ain't in this shit no more. We ain't in no navy blue shorts and no white compression shirt. This is it now. This is it. What makes you so special, man? What makes you so special you think you can sit on your ass? Answer that question. What makes you so special? Everybody else on one knee. What makes you think you can sit on your ass? Answer that question for me. Nothing, right? You're not special. You know who the only one special on these teams? The coaches. Everybody equal on the team. You're not special. When I say one knee, stay your ass down on one knee. Don't ever let me see you on your ass again. So do I just need to put the whole team back on the line and make them run again because you want to be on your ass? I'm talking to you. That's the whole damn problem, bro. We getting too goddamn relaxed. Because when you get relaxed, somebody gonna pop us in the goddamn mouth. Yeah, you ain't going shit, yeah. failure. If we don't win national, it's a failure. If we don't, get that in your head. If we don't win national, it's a failure. I don't care about winning Texas sports. I don't care about winning state. We've done that shit before. We got the team right now, and we got the coaches right now. But at the end of the day, it's going to take y'all. Y'all the one got to go out on that field and put in work. Only thing we can do is coach y'all up and get y'all prepared. But at the end of the day, y'all got to go on the field and put in the work. Effort and heart. Doing your job. Blocking. Wrapping up tackles. Filling the gap. Doing everything you're supposed to do. Being disciplined. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'll tell you. I ain't up here talking for nothing. Get your shit together. Because tomorrow we going to be popping. All right, now, real fast. What you need to get? Head snap?
Yeah, they got to take their helmets. They got to take their shoulder pads off, too. They got their shoulder pads off, get a one round.
I need them to take their shoulder pads and they help
Hey, and she...
All right. Remember what I said. Remember what I said, bro.
We're good.
Hey, this is Courtney Jackson, CCE, and I told you this is not game day. This is behind the scenes. This is when players actually get better. And today I'm at Pleasant Oaks Park in Pleasant Grove with the Southeast Dallas Wolverines, and I got the coaching staff right here. Not every coaching staff, but the coaching staff that is on a super national level. They got a team that people are talking about every day in Facebook. Should they go play here? Should they go do this? Should they travel here? And I'm gonna start it out with the head coach. Coach, last year you guys had a chance to go play in UYFL.
No, battle.
No, you had a chance to go play in UYFL.
Right. Correct.
You selected to go play in battle. Well,
Yes,
many
sir.
say that's where the smoke was. Give me the reason why. I just answered the question for you. That's where the smoke was. Why you went there?
Basically,
All
I feel
right.
like the competition was more better. And I feel like that's where, my opinion and the coach's opinion, we felt like battle was a real national.
So
My opinion, once again,
No,
the
no, no.
coach's opinion.
you hop on the scene last year. Many doubted y'all, doubted the Wolverines organization, but you knew you had something special, in particular with that 8U group. Tell me why that group is so special to you.
I'm going to let Coach Phil answer that.
Oh, damn.
Coach Phil answer
I
that.
got some good questions for him too now. I got some good questions for him too.
Well, one reason why I think they special, man, because one thing about them is the chemistry and the work ethic that they give, man. And like I say, if I tell them kids, man, hey, man, get on top of that roof and jump out, they're going to jump out. If you know what I mean. Like, they're going to break their back for us. They're going to do what we say.
Where does that start? It just doesn't start the first day you sign a kid up. How does that start? How do you guys get that kind of a bond where kids have that kind of trust in you guys that whatever you tell them to do, they're going to do?
They believe.
You believe?
They work hard work and dedication. You got to, the kids got to trust the process.
So it's more of a faith thing because they don't have to see it first. They just gonna believe it's gonna happen. Right. It's gonna have to happen.
And they got to believe and know the coaches is for real. You know the coaches is the real deal. And basically, like, you know, in our type of the coaches is for business.
So let's talk about coaches, man. You assembled a nice coaching staff. It's up there. I mean, if this was a college staff, I mean, they ask for money or they might be going somewhere else right now getting his coaching job. I've heard you say, what's up? I've heard you say numerous times that this man right here might be arguably one of the best offensive coordinators in football right now.
Well, I say I got the two best.
Well, no, I'm going to get to that too. Let me transition that. I'm about to come to that, Coach. I'm about to come to that.
Okay.
But I've heard you say numerous times that this guy's one of the best offensive coordinators around. And I think that sometimes people tend to believe that if you're an offensive coordinator, think of it as youth football offensive coordinator. And this guy X and O's with the best of them, whether he was on the high school level or whether he was on the middle school level or little league level. Tell me about Phil, and then I'm gonna ask Phil a question out there. Tell me about Phil as your offensive coordinator.
I'm gonna just put it like this: this dude really should be getting paid for what he do.
Okay.
That'll tell it all.
Okay.
This man on a high school level, maybe NCAA D1, D2, but the man know what he's doing. He knows X and O's. I done learned a lot from the man.
I thought it was a story when we first got out here.
So Phil, I've known you for some years. I've seen you coach some talented Wolverines teams. Tell me about What is it about why you want to be doing this right now, and what gets you up and motivated about this particular team? Two-part question, not hard, but it's kind of difficult.
Now, I mean, I don't know, like this team, like we loaded. Like I didn't have some loaded teams in the past, like older age groups, but with this team at 9 years old, like it's probably some of the best talent out there coaches. And the ability, the willingness to learn. Like every day they come, they want to learn something new, something different every day. So, like I said, on top of shit, what I'm giving them, they giving me back what I need to.
All right. So I mean, y'all win every game last year. Y'all win every game last year till y'all go to nationals. I don't count the preseason stuff. Y'all won every game that was on the schedule. Y'all won every game. Coach Greg says, hey man, I kind of want to bring somebody else in who's a part of y'all family, because I consider Grind to be somewhat of y'all family.
No doubt.
Am I right or wrong on that? So shout out to D West and everybody with the Grind staff. I got on the Embrace the Grind shirt today. How I run it. But he says, hey man, I'm about to bring in this other guy, D Will. And you know this guy, he real cocky with his stuff.
Boy.
Tell me, was that a little bit? I'll let you first about this. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Can I get in on? Oh, okay.
Go ahead, tell me about it.
Now, like, so like really like he was here 8-9 years ago. Like he been here. You know what I'm saying? But coming into this year, it was just kind of like I actually called Greg. Like, hey man, you know, like as they get older, we gonna need more coaching. It's been 2 of us for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hit him up like, hey, I'm gonna bring D Will back on, help me, you know. I'm gonna bring Coach D Will back on, you know, help me with the offense or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right. He told me about Rob and KT coming, so it was just kind of like me and him sat down, put the names out. Yes, some names, no, some names. This is what we came over with.
So, D Will, if you don't know, they have a team called Grind. If you don't know about Grind, you don't know about Pylon, you've really been sleeping. It's time to wake up. The alarm went off a long time ago. This young man, along with a lot of other coaches, were so successful that they were the first team in Dallas. State of Texas. Because Team Texas with Ray Mickens have never won. Never won. They were able to go win in, was it Vegas? In Vegas and win the Nationals there. So many might say, the naysayer might say, oh, that's 7-on-7. That's not the same as translating into 11-on-11. And I say, you're absolutely wrong. These guys can call plays and dial up plays with anybody on the 9U level. Greg didn't stop there. He knew where he had to get to. He saw it last year where he was, and he said that, hey, I'm paraphrasing for him. We got to continuously get better or we're going to get caught from behind. Because in y'all league, there are teams that are right on y'all heels, which I love, because there's actually some parity on the 9U level. You just can't say you're going to roll out of bed, have a shitty week in practice, and y'all going to win on this level. You got to have good weeks of practice to go beat the teams in your own division, let alone in the state. So you go to Fort Worth. You get a kid who, Jeremiah, what's his last name? Sir, right here. What's his last name? Moore. Jeremiah Moore. Wow. A kid who's been in CCE for quite a few years now, who won the Heisman last year. Y'all gonna get a Heisman Trophy winner. Y'all picked up some more pieces. Braylon. Y'all picked up Braylon. Y'all picked up another dog that I want to talk about too. Because I talk about the interior line first. Big Caden. I was going to say him last. Caden Carter was a big pickup. You guys had the internet going crazy for a couple weeks about there's another one. So I'm going to ask y'all back here. You guys have now been emerged into this Woo family. How does it feel to be here? Y'all are making a nice little travel. How does it feel to be amongst this group?
I love it personally. I've been here for basketball anyway, so I knew this was the right fit. When you working with coaches like this, players like this, it's don't be no better.
Iron sharpens iron.
All day long. I'm loving it. To run defense against their offense every day, I don't know what defense.
Tell them what
coordinator
team
get
you
that
guys
kind
were
of
on
rep.
last year, and where did y'all play them last?
We was on Fort Worth Crimson Tide, and we met them in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl game.
Super Bowl game, they beat us 16-14, 16-13. Yeah, but Super Bowl.
That's when the division shot happened right there.
So what you see is, folks, we've talked to the coaches. We've talked to a lot of the coaches in here. And we could go on and on about their coaching staff. And you saw some of the pictures from the other levels they have. The Wolverines organization is just not a 9U anymore, folks. When y'all speak about the Wolverines organization and you just say 9U football, you're doing a disservice to the 11U with Preston Hart and those guys on there. And then the 10U level with Antonio Jones and that level. I saw the babies down there getting work in on the flag in 4 and 5. I saw 6U. I saw 7U. I saw 8U. And of course, I saw these guys right here. Great organization. And it starts at the top and it works its way all the way down to the bottom. Before we leave, we always want to bring in kids that are top prospects, kids that turn the corner and don't get caught from behind, kids that score a lot of touchdowns, kids that bang religiously. We're going to bring in some of those top kids from the Wolverines 9U organization. We're going to interview them, and then we're going to close it out. All right, I'm back, you guys. I talked earlier about the football team, the organization of the Wolverines. We talked about the coaches. We talked to the coaches. But now we're going to talk to the people who actually make the coaches look good, and that's the players. We're not on the 8U anymore. We're on the 9U level, and we got some big-time players here. So one by one, they're going to tell you their name and their position, each guy. Start me off.
My name is Josh Juwan, and I play wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
My name is Jackson Hall, I play wide receiver. My name is Jeremiah Moore, and I play
Brain freeze.
running. I play two
That's
positions
what brain freeze, that means you forgot. Go ahead, keep going.
and defensive.
Defensive end.
My name is Alex Jones, I play running back.
All right, talk loud, everybody.
I play cornerback.
Okay.
My name is Gavin George, and I play wide receiver. My name is Hunter Adams, and I play quarterback. My name is Charles Sanders, and I play middle linebacker.
All right. What's unique about this team is they didn't list a whole bunch of running backs on 9U. You heard about 4 or 5 receivers. That's because Coach Field and Coach D. Will, they love to throw the ball. And they got a guy that can throw the ball and get the ball to him. A CCE top prospect. So we're going to bring him over here first. Come on over here, quarterback. We're going to bring you over here first. We're going to ask you the first question. As the quarterback, you got to be the leader. Tell me what it's like being coached by the coaches you have every day in practice.
Well, it's hard. They get on you a lot, and it's just hard work.
Hard work. Are they making you better? I see your dad doing a lot of stuff. I follow you on Instagram. I see you getting better. When you come to this type of program, do you feel yourself getting better?
Yes, sir.
That's what I want to hear. Now, you throw the ball to a lot of receivers. All the receivers step forward real quick. You the receiver, step forward.
No, somebody just brought some. That's why.
So you got 3 receivers here. This is the question for you, Hunter. They call a pass play, and all 3 of them go out for a route. Who you throwing the ball to? Jarvis? You're supposed to say whoever opens. But that's a good choice too, right? So Jarvis, people are saying across the country, definitely in Dallas, Texas, that you might be, bar none, the most elite player in the 9U division. They're not even saying in Dallas. They're saying, not even saying in the state, they're saying in the country. They're saying that to you in the country. Do you understand what they're saying when they say that you might be that talented? What do you feel about that when you hear your coaches say, one of the best players in the country? What do you feel about that?
Feel good?
Feel good about it. All right, so here's my last question to you. Folks, I'm trying to get him into CCE. It has not happened yet. We're going to keep on working on that. This kid is special, and he sticks out on the field sort of like a UT player at an OU pep rally. That's the kind of player he is. He sticks out that much. Last year, how many touchdowns last year? When you score so many touchdowns that you lose track, it means you scored a whole bunch. Now, come on over here, son. I know a little bit about you, right?
Yes, sir.
Special. Can do a little bit of everything, right?
Yes, sir.
On the football field. You guys got a game in Cowboy Stadium on Sunday. If I had to, the Cowboys have 3 big receivers. They have Amari Cooper, they have 13, and then they also have CeeDee Lamb. Which one is more like you? Amari Cooper. Who's more like you? So who's more like you? 13. There it is. Jerry Jones. His name is Greg Streets. If you have any questions about the 3 receivers you have, these guys right here will be in the class of 2029. No, yeah, 2029. That's the bit of class they're in. If you have any concerns, you want to know more about them, you know who to reach, you can reach Greg Streets. And if you can't reach him, you can always reach me and I can broker the deal for you. But you have some top players here. You have a Dak Prescott. You have a guy over here that could be one of the top defensive players in the country when he comes out of school. And I am putting it on his shoulders because this kid was the MVP and did not get a whole bunch of carries at running back, but won the Heisman last year with the Bully Boys. This team is loaded. There is a couple things I want to ask Coach Greg before we get out of here. Coach Greg, we saw Sayu.
What about it?
We saw Sayu.
What about
And they say they are not the team you saw last year. They are better, and they have a coaching staff of 10 guys.
we saw last week, though.
They say they have a staff of 10 guys in there to it. And if they can, what they've combined together, they feel like they're gonna be able to out-coach y'all. So what I want to ask you this question is, tell me when the game is gonna happen, or y'all gonna wait to state, or is this game gonna be brokered before then? Let the world know when this game is gonna happen.
September the 22nd, 7:30.
September 22nd?
I mean, no, not
Okay.
September 22nd. August 22nd.
August
7:30 in H-Town, in their backyard, and
So,
watch
so,
what
so
we
you
do.
so you going to their house,
We going to their shit.
walking in there.
Going
Are
to
you
their
gonna
shit.
wear? Are you going? So y'all gonna have your uniforms? What y'all gonna wear?
No, we might just wear practice jerseys. We don't
Really?
need to wear.
That's
It's a
disrespectful.
scrimmage, man. We
No.
gonna,
That's just
we ain't putting out no
disrespectful, though.
uniform. Then we wearing practice. We wearing practice
Hey,
attire.
they,
Practice
like,
uniform.
they'll
Practice
see.
attire.
They'll see.
There it is.
They say they're going to have coaches. Okay, we'll see.
So they say, now here's the next thing, Greg. We talked about this on air. They say they got a kid that's pretty special. He is pretty special.
They do. Hey,
Special and special.
I ain't trying to hear
He's
it.
special, but you got to
I ain't trying to
understand,
hear it.
you got 11 dogs on your ass. It's a
Yeah,
whole
it is.
different ball game.
We got 11 special ones on defense.
When you got 11
Oh,
Wolverines
hey.
on your ass, he said it's a whole different ball
understand when they
game. That's a
post up,
quote
too.
from Greg. And guess what, you guys? It's not many days away. They're going to get polished up this weekend playing in Cowboy Stadium.
We might
Many of
play
these
Cowboy
guys,
Stadium.
Huh?
We might play.
well, they might play.
Yeah.
Nothing's for certain around here anymore. Nothing's for certain around here anymore. But they're going to keep on getting their work in. They're going to keep on getting better. And then they're going to travel down to Houston, Texas in 2 weeks to go see a team down there called the Mighty Sayu. And we're going to see who's going to come out victorious. Will it be this team right here with the Wolverines? Y'all let me know. Can y'all give me some kind of chant or something y'all do? Or y'all just walk on the field? We at Pleasant Oaks Park in Pleasant Grove, Texas.
To a wall.
They don't do no chants.
Wolverines
They don't do a lot of that stuff like that. They just strap it up and go play football. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
I feel sorry for whoever has to see these boys this year. They are loaded, folks. This is Courtney Jackson with
Like a baked
CCE
potato.
behind the scenes with the Southeast Dallas Wolverines.